Okay, we're going to look at how to make a loop. Very often for your baseline track, you want some kind of a texture, either a room noise that's going to carry all your sounds in your collage, or maybe crowd sounds to tell whether you're indoors or outdoors, nature sounds, handwriting, maybe some kind of mechanical beat or rhythm if you want a more musical feel. I'm going to show you how to make a loop out of a clock ticking. So let's take a listen to this. Okay. So something in between a rhythm and a mechanical sound. And to do this, I'm going to go into my source window to really have a look at this file. Now you can see this, it actually starts out, it's almost consistent all the way through. So you see all these volume peaking going on, and that is very, very rhythmic. But you also see that it teeters out towards the end, and worst of all, it has no sound at the very end. It's just an empty clip. So we want to cut that all off, and we want the peaks to be fairly even, or you'll hear the repetition. I also see kind of some peaking here in the middle. I'm not really sure why. And I also feel like it's a little bit quieter in the beginning. So I think I'm just going to grab a chunk out in the middle here. And I'm going to move my playback head there, and then I'm going to hit the plus key and zoom in on that a little bit. And you can see the real rhythm that's happening here. You can see the shape of the waves are over and over again repeating themselves, slightly different in the left and right channel, slightly different from one wave to the next. And this is good. This is what gives it an organic, natural feel. But when we're looking at loops, if there's something really out of place, like this one maybe, you'll hear it over and over. So maybe I'll try right here, and I'm going to try and get just before that clip starts, and I'm going to go ahead and mark it in, and I'm going to select my in point or hit I on the keyboard, and then I'm going to scroll over and find another point way too far, and I'm going to find that same in point a little further down, and I think I will go over there and choose that as an out point, and we'll see what that sounds like. I'm just going to use my insert, the same key command that I used for video, which is the comma key, and I'm just going to select that over and over in my timeline, just as kind of a test to see if I got it, see if it sounds okay. And that sounds excellent. So it's a perfect loop, and I don't have to redo that or tweak it, but I may kind of fudge those little lines, really paying attention to the pattern that I'm creating right here. It's a very, very small loop too. Okay, and so now I can group that and really create a baseline track for my piece. And I'm going to, I think I'll select all of that and delete it, and I'll go back to the beginning and just paste all of that down until I have what the loop I was looking for.